people who did all the hard work, because I've done that many, many times. Now I sort of take a back seat and come and enjoy myself. I think I've earned that right. But it is wonderful to be here. We traveled all night. We did get in a little bit earlier this time. We were here about a month ago, and we put flowers on here.
I'm sorry.
And we got home with our two prettiest ones. We should have left them. Forgot we had them. Anyway, it's wonderful to be here, and our story is a little bit different. Our granddaddy, Henry Bradford Thompson, blazed a trail when he was 22 years old over to Arkansas, and he came to New London, which is about 8 miles from Russellville, Arkansas. And he happened to marry into one of the largest families over there, the Shins. And the Shins are all in the Shins history book. So I won't tell all of the story because it's quite lengthy and it's been a great life. There's 2 sets of twins in our family because Mother wanted boys to carry on the Thompson name. That's how much she loved our daddy. And our daddy said, well, I tell you. Now, Melvina, they dated for 7 years because he had to come over here and see all of his folks. So he came back over here and got caught in the flood and stayed 6 months. So when he came back to Arkansas, our dear mother said, now we're either going to get married or we're not going to see each other again. So he consented to marriage. And he said, well, I'll tell you what, I don't think we ought to have any children. Well, I don't think Mother agreed on that. But when she was 35, she had her first set of twins. Now, our daddy said to that, now, Melvina, I do hope, this is when she was pregnant, that our children won't look alike. Well, we've got them all lined up here, and you can see it. So we figured, with all of this Bible learning, that his prayers didn't go very high. And she still wanted that boy, so when she was 40, she had our sister. And when she was 44, she had our twin brothers, Sherrod, Bradford Thompson, and Fred Burgess Thompson. Now our family has grown until we have about 4 Sherrods over there and about 5 Freds, Burgesses, Thompson. So we're quite productive. And I think Daddy is probably looking down now and saying, you know, Melvina, I think maybe you got it right. Now, I'm not going to tell this story. I'm going to let Rebena tell this. Oh no, because we've got a great success story about our brother Fred's son. And, no, you tell that. You tell that. Now, we've always been in the Navy. So our twin brother, he acts real nice when there's an admiral around. So we went to Annapolis for the graduation in '97 for his son. And we had an absolutely wonderful time. And we were dressed in our Navy suits. And we met some people from Scotland, because we're Scotch, Irish, and English. And so
she's kind of goofed up on her
we joined up with that group. So now this nephew of ours is going to be a commander. And he's going to be get his commission in Hawaii. And so for Memorial Day, we dressed up like we do, patriotic. We're DARs. So we dressed up in all of our, with our sailor hats and the works, and our flag scarves. And Sally took our pictures and sent them out to our brother in California. He went as far as he could, and the ocean stopped him. And that was as far as he could go, and said, tell your son that when the commander arrives in Hawaii, the admirals will be on the dock to greet him. So anyway, that's our plans for next September, but it's great to be here with y'all today. Whatever you call it, a descendant or a homecoming, we love to go to homecomings. All right. We love to go to homecomings. We just went to one at Arkansas Tech, and by the way, if you're up in Russellville, we're on the Wall of Fame up there. I mean the Hall of Fame. No, the Wall of Fame. I'm sorry. We're on the Wall of Fame. Well, I think you covered just about everything.
Thank you.
The only thing I was going to say is this. Well, I was just thinking when Nem got up, I was sitting there with his wife, and I said, you know, we are from the same tree. And I could see a little bit of the genes that are really coming out, and even the dog. Those long jeans are really. And I believe, and I the dog, the dog sang, and I think there must be some long jeans here with the Smiths, because it looks like to me that the Smiths are about to take over the long Descendants. And I'd like to tell you that the Thigpens are a big family, an important family in Russellville. His name was Seaman. Our brother had to dive and swim, and he was the Southwestern Regional Olympic diving champ.
Ooh, right. Okay.
Well, that's all we have to say.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
My little great-granddaughter is 5 years old today, and so nobody could come because of this big party they're having. So last time we had about 10 or 15 people here, but that's the best we could do this time.
Thank you for coming. Thank you.
I want to introduce my daughter, who is married to one